We'll be going into phase 2 here in Northern Virginia. Your hair is a wreck, sir. It needs to go that way. Good morning, everyone. We just came down. I'm gonna make some breakfast, but I have a Target order coming today. I've actually had to do it twice because for some reason I managed to set one of the items to me having to go into the store and the rest to drive up. And I don't want to go in just for one item, so they hadn't started. I canceled everything and just put it all back. Whoa, I don't know what's going on there. I don't think all those things fit in there. But I appreciate that they cleaned that up. Yeah, anyway, I need some Neosporin. When we were coming in from the beach, I stepped on like maybe a bit of nail in the decking when we're coming off the hot sand and the deck is really hot. I burned the underside of one of my toes and it blistered. I actually didn't notice till the blister popped, but it's quite burnt, quite peely, and the edges are not healing right now. They're getting a little angry and red, so I need some Neosporin to help it along. Oh, I need to dust it again. Ugh, that's so gross. Sorry, I'm just noticing all the things I need to clean. I do have work. I have this long list. My client knows I'm good for like 2 to 3 hours per day. It's just all I can do in my current schedule, so I will do that maybe after our morning walk. Since Target just got my renewed order, they have up to 4 hours to put it together. I've got some pajamas coming for Sebastian because he just doesn't have short sleeve ones, except for a couple pairs I pulled out of storage that used to be Jax's. I need probiotics because Amazon has been out of our probiotics. What else did I get? I get them these little tiny trucks they have there for $2, and I got Jax a book. My other things I have done so far today and late last night was ordering birthday presents for Sebastian. My husband and I chose some things, and Jax just chose something, and I put the order in. And I also ordered a little kit for making like a balloon garland thing, dinosaur themed, because that will be our one decoration that I can hopefully put both outside and then bring inside for when we blow out the candles on the cake and have our little Zoom meeting. We'll see how it goes and how many balloons pop and if the dog freaks out. I don't like to have balloons in the house around the dog, but special occasion. I will be blowing them up probably in the dining room, which is currently filled with bags and bags of beach stuff. And the school table is a junky mess already. It's a dumping ground for kids. We have the counter as adults and they have their school table. I've stopped putting my stuff on the counter, but I do junk up the old changing table with kids' shoes and my bag and stuff. Anyway, that's where we are today. I'm gonna make breakfast. This little guy is almost 4. It's crazy. Yeah, let's start our day. I don't know what's going wrong with me or Target, but I've placed the same order 3 times and it's still not right, but I'm giving up. The first time, it's just my fault. I guess I didn't notice that when I said pick up, I didn't choose bring it out to the car. Like there's 2 options. Once you say pick up, it defaults to me going in. That was the first item I added, so I guess I just didn't notice. So I canceled and I fixed that. But then when I checked it a little later, the pajamas were gone. We need the pajamas. So I canceled the order and I redid it just now. And the book is gone for Jax. But the pajamas are there, and it was giving me a weird message like it was removed because it was out of stock. But I felt like it had just been on there on the previous order and I saw it. So I don't know what's going on. I'm just not getting the book. He's bummed. I'll get him a book online. I don't know. It's just annoying. We are out taking a walk. We're about to pass a gym that I feel like has been closed, but it looks like they're doing an outdoor exercise class now. No gyms are allowed to be open, but I guess they can do outdoor things if it's under 10 and they are socially distanced. So it looks like they're doing a spa class. So that's pretty cool. It's nice to see things opening. There's tables outside of a karate studio too. I wonder what they're going to be doing there. So far, when we passed by there, I've only seen like little bags to pick up your karate belts. I guess they always upgrade their belts. They must be doing some online classes. I don't know what's going on in all these places. People are going to start up summer camp soon, and I'm not sure how that goes, but I know we have to socially distance everything. Hi guys, I just picked up our Target order. We've got some jammies for Sebastian, some ointment for my toe, my probiotics, I've got to get vegan ones, and Jack's got a book. And I ordered these 3 cars, but Sebastian, come here. What happened? How many were in our bag?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 for the 4-year-old. I don't know what happened because mine says 3. Open it at the table here. We don't want all the pieces to fall out. He's very excited to open one. I have to make a lunch still. A cement mixer and more roads.
Yeah.
Whoa, he's cool. We just had lunch. We had leftover ravioli, tofu ravioli for me. And then Sebastian started beating on his brother and messing with the couch. And when he was told not to, he continued. And then when he was told he would lose his toys, he got a big toy and started swinging it around at me like he wanted to hurt me. And so he lost his iPad, and now he's just sobbing. So it sounds like we just need to snuggle and have a nap, and hopefully wake up ready to continue on our day. This is not good. Please don't cover the vents. Please don't cover the air vent with your chair. So we got Ziggy. It's too hot for any walks. We made it out there with him on his bike and me pushing around 10. Oh, by the time we got in, we were dying. It was so hot. I believe right around now, the heat index is 101. I haven't looked, but that's what it was forecast to be around now. at 7 p.m. after dinner, it's still going to be a heat index of 96. So, yeah, we will not be having 2 walks today. Anyway, yeah, I just ordered him all these birthday presents, and now he's being a complete terror, and I have these presents coming for him. And it makes you be like, do I buy him too many things? Is he spoiled? I don't know what's going on. I did let him open one of those cars before lunch, and now is he gonna earn the second one? He was supposed to have a nap and earn it. I don't know, but he's gonna go do nap. Pretend to be asleep. Hello everyone, we're getting ready for bed. It is 9:09. I haven't filmed a whole lot this evening, but I can go over what I've done. It wasn't very exciting. I had dinner. Everybody wanted pizza but me, so I just cooked myself a nice grain bowl with brown rice and black beans, some sriracha, and guacamole on top, some peas too. So good. And after dinner, I needed to put together a small grocery order. I'm slowly gathering all the stuff I need for the cake, but also we're out of pasta sauce and meatballs, so they need that for later in the week. I got some bread because I'm gonna make some soup, and yeah, I put that in. That one's an Instacart. I used my husband's account, so they'll be contacting him. You gotta let me talk and don't interrupt. Talk to me when you're done. That is set for between, I think, 9 and 11. I did put some breakfast things on, so I'm hoping it leans towards the 9 o'clock side. That would be great. Don't know if it's all gonna come through, but at least it's first thing in the morning, like the first slot, so hopefully that means they actually have some stuff. After that, I was gonna work on the puzzles some more with my husband, but Sebastian wanted me to go downstairs because I had mentioned maybe sewing. It was already 8, so I wasn't going to, but I went ahead downstairs so they could play down there, and I cut out a bunch of fabric pieces for masks. I didn't film that. Not very exciting. If that's something that interests you, I can do it more often, but I'm not always filming that. Maybe when I do like the whole process with the sewing too, it's more interesting. But let me update you on Virginia. I've only briefly read the news, but apparently on Friday we are going into, no, on the 22nd, maybe not this Friday, maybe the week after, we'll be going into phase 2 here in Northern Virginia. There is a wreck star. It needs to go that way. What is that? Come here. Come here. Let me fix your hair. It's bothering me. Close your mouth. Yeah, they're moving forward to phase 2. Some notable changes. Indoor dining at restaurants, 50%. Gyms, 30%. That sounds like a terrible idea. schools will be open only for lap and exercise and at social distance. So my neighborhood's considering not opening the pool at all. We'll have to see. If you continue to do this, you're going to not have videos at bedtime. You have to be a good boy. You're welcome to play in your room for a minute, and then I will get your toothbrush. Let's see what else. Masks are currently required, but not enforced. That seems to be dropping down to encouraged. I don't like that. There's already people who are not doing it. It really needs to be worn. I don't like that one at all. Not sure if anything else is coming to mind. I need to find a really good chart and just look it over. But mixed feelings. His little kid's gym emailed out a survey because they are planning on opening when it's allowed, and I think it would have to be an extremely small class, like 5 or 6 kids, for me to sign him up this summer. And definitely I would need them to require masks in the lobby. They're considering temperature checks. I'm indifferent about that one because I think at least half of people with COVID don't have a fever, and some people run hot, and more that it's a lot of people can be infected and not have a fever. Certainly if somebody has a horrible fever over 100, they shouldn't be going anywhere, but I feel like it's pretty rare for people to be clueless that they have a fever of 100.4. So I'm indifferent about that one, but sanitizer at the door, yes please. It's hard to get sanitizer. I'd like masks in the lobby. I think masks in the gym would be amazing, but I don't think it's feasible. I don't know. I didn't like a lot of their choices. It was all either or, like, yes, I'm looking forward to, or no, I'm not going to. And all of my answers are maybe, so I ended up having to write an essay in there. But yeah, things are easing here, and my brain can't compute why, because the numbers are still creeping up as they have. I mean, that my county doesn't put a chart showing us like that it's going down or anything, so I have no perspective. I just see the total number each day when they send it out to me. I'm gonna again have to try and find something. There's like overall charts for Virginia, but Northern Virginia is like its own little bubble that's like a mix of Virginia and DC, so we can't really go by Virginia itself. Like we have been on phase 1 and even phase 0 longer than the rest of the state. You're still talking over me, you gotta wait, okay? Anyway, this guy is not being patient, so I'm going to get his toothbrush and get us to bed. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're staying safe, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night, and don't forget, wash your hands.